Hi guys, welcome. So if you have been wondering how you can get your social media profiles to really be able to pop, wow, and be able to help your business, especially network marketing, is I'm going to be sharing with you 5 really simple tips that's going to help you be able to optimize your social media profiles across the board to really help you in your network marketing or direct sales or affiliate marketing business, especially when you are building your brand, you're the brand. So these are really simple things that you can do, and there are some kind of mistakes that people make, some things that are very easily fixed. So if you're kind of new to maybe using social media for your business, then hopefully these tips will just help. If you are watching live, then do make sure you come in and say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, just type in replay below. Love to be able to see where you all are around the world and where you're watching from. And if you don't know me, my name is Jenny Stevens, and I coach and train home business entrepreneurs, so network marketers, direct sellers, and affiliate marketers learn how to use social media and do things online so you can be able to generate a never-ending flow of leads, be able to get new customers and sales, and then grow your downline using online methods. So I haven't got too much time today, so I'm going to make this quite short and sweet. So I'm giving you 5 tips. So these are just really simple things that you can do to your various social media profiles to be able to say optimize them for your business. So the first one is you will all, they're on pretty much every platform on social media. You have your cover photo. So that's your banner at the top of your profile. So in Facebook, there's you have your cover photo. So it's really important to make this, the one big mistake sometimes I see is that it's a really poor quality picture, it's really low res, it's not the proper size. Some people will put big photo that it's all cut off, you can't see much. So there's really no excuse nowadays to have a pretty crappy cover photo. There's a great tool that you can use called Canva, so canva.com. It's the best thing ever. I absolutely love it. It's completely free to use, and it's fantastic. So basically you want to have good quality, you want to have a decent photo, which we're so lucky nowadays that we've got such great smartphones and stuff. We've got great phones that take such great quality photos. If you don't have anything, go out and take a nice selfie or get someone to take a nice photo of you. And have, I like to have the person in the cover photo, especially if you're using a business page and say you're branding yourself. But get on Canva, you can have, there's some really easy, nice, done for you templates. You just need to kind of add in your own photo and change the text. Very simple. Or if you really don't feel comfortable doing that, then get on something like Fiverr. So Fiverr, Fiverr.com is a paid service, but you can get your cover photos made for as little as $5, which is a great resource. So that's the great thing you want to do. So you want to have a really nice cover photo. Now I recommend that you have in there, obviously, having your name, having say a nice picture of you, but also you want to have, this is kind of like leading into tip number 2, but it's you want to have some kind of tagline that really tells people who you are, who you help, and what you help them with. That's such an important part, and not that many people do, is you want to let people know if they come across your Facebook profile or you on Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, you want them to know that they're in the right place. So if you can create some kind of tagline that basically tells people, I help, and then fill in the blank in terms of who it is that you'll help. Is it that you're helping mums? Is it that you're helping other home-based entrepreneurs? Is it that you're helping people who work full-time? Is it that you're helping people with certain health problems? Whatever. But add that in and then help them. What do you help people do? If you're a weight loss, if you're kind of a weight loss specialist, if you're selling health and weight loss products, put in there that you're a health, a nutrition specialist. Obviously, if you are giving tips on different things to help people get with their weight loss, so you can say, I help make people feel better and more confident about their reflection in the mirror and feeling healthier and more energy or whatever. So it's a really great thing to be able to add in that tagline so that people know who you help and what you help them with, so the outcomes. And that's a really great important thing. So that was kind of my tip number 2 that sort of merged in. But when you're doing these cover photos, add that in, just kind of a couple of lines. It doesn't, you don't want it to have this big long paragraph, but just, a sentence, 2 max, don't want to have it too long. I mean, you'll see in my cover photo on my Facebook page and across the board, across all of my social media profiles, then I have a tagline in there. So I say tip number 2 was about creating a tagline that shows people they're in the right place, and that, okay, this is somebody who can actually help me with something I'm looking for. So that's a great thing to do as well. Then the third thing is have a consistent kind of scheme. So, you really want to have the same colors, the same font, ideally, that same kind of branding when it comes to that color scheme, and photos, have that consistent across the different social media channels. So I have the same photo on all of them. So my Facebook picture that's on my business page is exactly the same, and I use that in my header as well. I'm currently just going through a little bit of rebranding, so I'm just finalizing some other bits, but I have the same photo. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, what else? Google Plus, my email header, everything. So just make it consistent. Again, people know they'll if they follow you on your different social media profiles, they'll know they're in the right place. They know that that's you. It's just a consistent message, and it looks really great. But also the colors as well, kind of come up with a few colors. If you've not kind of done anything in terms of maybe a color scheme yet, then have a look at what some colors do you like. Have a look on Canva, have a look at some of the layouts that are done. You can even kind of look up what colors kind of go together. There's some great articles out there where you can actually find out even more about kind of the psychology with colors. You could go that far as well if you wanted to, but just make it consistent. So you don't want to have, black, red, and white on Facebook, and then on Twitter have green, blue, and yellow. You want it to be consistent across the board. And the great thing is when you do it in Canva, you can very easily, there's all the right templates there. So you've got the size templates, and then you can even resize them, or even just use that same picture across the board. So you can have that same message, the same thing. Or you can always pay somebody to do that for you, and they can create, the 4 or 5, however many social media channels you want to be on. They can create all of those together. So again, it's all consistent. The fourth thing then is make sure that your name, again, is consistent. So if you are just, obviously if you're branding yourself and you're just using your name, great. Again, keep that across the board for the different social media channels. Again, you don't want to have one thing that says, I don't know, mompreneur, mum of 5. Then another one is food lover. Another one is, Jenny, cat lover. Another one, network marketing coach. Whatever. Again, make sure it's consistent. And the great thing is when you brand yourself, which you should be doing, not your company. It's really easy because it's just your name. But if you want to add something after your name, if you wanted to have, so for example, if I was to use my name, if I wanted to, I could have Jenny Stevens, like online marketing coach, or network marketing coach, or home business coach, or whatever. But again, I'd want that whole name to be consistent across the board. Some people decide to have more of a business name. I know when I was first started in my network marketing business, I actually created a bit of a kind of fun business name. So again, I made sure that was sort of across some of those different social media channels when I was really focusing on my makeup and stuff. So it really depends, up to you. I mean, I recommend that you brand yourself and you have your name. If you prefer to have a business name, that's obviously your choice, but again, just make sure that is consistent across all the different channels. And then finally, in terms of today, it's just make it really, really easy for people to be able to contact you and be able to actually take the next step. So what action do you really want? So especially if you learn how to actually create some leads generation and actually create something that can capture people's information. I'll probably cover this maybe next week in terms of a bit more about lead generation. Actually, how do you capture people's information so you can follow up in a really easy way and that can be automated? So, you know, on Facebook, there you have, on your business page, you have the button at the very top of the page. You'll see that there's a button, and you can customize this. So it could be sign up now, it could be shop now, it could be watch video, it could be message me. You know, there's different options in a drop down. So again, utilize the one that you want. So if you're wanting people to maybe take a look at you know, maybe you have kind of like an online catalog or something and you want people to do that, put a link to that. If you want people to be able to book in a call with you, you could create, you know, a page which people can then book into your calendar. If you want people to learn more information or go to maybe some blog posts or your website, you can do that. Watch a video, you can do that. So really make sure that you've got something that people can actually take the next step. Some people are going to, you know, they'll come across you and they're going to want to have a look around. So the last thing that you want is to have a broken link or something that a link doesn't work anymore, or that, you know, if that button isn't used, you're kind of missing out and you're losing potential people. You know, I get clicks on that button every single week. So you want to make sure that you've got your profile completely set up and ready to go. You know, I say, make it really easy for people to be able to take that next step. So really decide, what is it that you want people that maybe come across your page, or maybe they're starting to follow you, what do you want them to do? Is it watching a video? Is it contacting you and messaging you on Messenger? Is it watching a video? You know, whatever. So decide that and make it really clear, so it's there. And also how to contact. I think on, you know, on Facebook, it's really simple. People can just, you know, they can message you through Messenger. When you've got things like Twitter, obviously, again, people can direct message you. YouTube is a bit different. So again, just kind of make it really simple for people to be able to get in touch with you and learn more from you. So those just kind of come some of my, you know, just top 5 tips, really, really nice and simple. There might just be a couple of things in there that you haven't done. So I really hope you found this useful. Go and check your social media profiles. Just have a look and kind of try to look at it from the outsider perspective. If you were somebody who didn't know you, what would that first impression be? Because that's what it is. It's that first impression. So make sure, again, you've got the visual side of things, you know, top notch, consistent across the board. And, you know, that's kind of part of it. And really just know what it is that you help people with. I think that tagline part is really important. And don't be too vague. Be quite specific, because you want people to know, oh my God, that's me. You know, I am somebody who's looking to get out of my job and I've just started a business, or I'm looking to be able to not work so much so I can spend more time with my kids, and this person is really giving me tips on how to do that, you know. So whatever it is, so be quite specific with that. So I really hope this helps. I've got to run now because I'm hosting a training in a minute. Feel free to ask any questions below, and if you want to learn more about kind of what comes next in terms of what kind of posts can you do on your page, what kind of things can you post about to be able to, you know, utilize those visitors and get people to maybe be curious enough to click on those buttons and to contact you and to want to learn more, then I've just put in a great free resource up in the description above. So just go and click on that. It's completely free. You can go and download it right now, and it's going to give you some great ideas of what kind of things you can post on your social media platform, especially Facebook, if you're using Facebook, and you'll just be able to get some great ideas from somebody who's been able to build a huge downline from doing these exact same things. So it's just kind of my little gift to you. So go and download it, start using it, implement my tips that I've given. I'd love to hear back from you, you know, if anything has made a difference or how you've now find things. Feel free to share this video, like and tag anybody that you think would find it useful, and have a fantastic rest of the day, fantastic weekend. It's Easter weekend. I'm going to enjoy eating some chocolate this weekend after being really good for ages. So yeah, happy Easter everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.